שמחה, תשאיר לנו משהו.
איזה חמודים אתם. אז ילדים, בואו נעשה שמח. מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. 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 היי! איי, מי שנכנס אדר, מי שנכנס אדר, איי, מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס אדר, מי שנכנס אדר, מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים בשמחה. אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בשונאיהם. אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בשונאיהם. חג פורים, חג גדול ליהודים, מסכות, רשנים, שיר וריקודים. חג פורים, חג גדול ליהודים, מסכות, רשנים, שיר וריקודים. המנרישה, ברשנים. המנרישה, ברשנים. ברשנים. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש. 27 מומי המדינה, 27 מומי המדינה. המולך מהודו ועד כוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש. 27 מומי המדינה, 27 מומי המדינה. חייבים איש לביסומי, חייבים איש לביסומי. עדה לא ידע. על עץ גבוה, על עץ,
עץ גבוה.
ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך ולבש מלכות ותרדיו. ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה.
ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, וששון ויקר. שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, לראותם יחד תכלת מרדכי. שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, לראותם יחד תכלת מרדכי. תשועתם הייתה לנצח ותקוותם בכל דור ודור. ברוך מרדכי היהודי, ברוך מרדכי היהודי. אורה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. כן תהיה לנו 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 אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר.
ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר.
ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה, אורה 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 ושמחה. ליהודים הייתה אורה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה, אורה 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 ושמחה. ליהודים הייתה אורה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר.
חג פורים, חג גדול ליהודים, מסכות רעשנים, שיר וריקודים. אבל הרישה רש רש רש, אבל הרישה רש רש רש, אבל הרישה רש רש רש, ברעשנים, ברעשנים. חג פורים, זה שולחים מנות, מחמדים, ממתקים, נגד מגדנות. אבל הרישה רש רש רש, אבל הרישה רש רש רש, אבל הרישה רש רש רש, ברעשנים, ברעשנים.
אני פורים שמח ובדח, הלא רק פעם בשנה אבוא להתארח. לה 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 לה. עידת פורים, הגו תאכלו צלתיים, מי ייתנו בפורים לחודש לחודשיים. לה 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 לה
ליצן קטן נחמד, רוקד עם כל אחד. ליצן קטן שלי, אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי.
ליצן קטן נחמד, רוקד עם כל אחד. ליצן קטן אני, אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי.
זקן יורד לי עד ברכיים, שפם ארוך לי המתיים. היש צועלת ושמחה כמוני מסכה, היש צועלת ושמחה כמוני מסכה.
קרניים לי קרני התיש, שיניים לי שיני התיש.
היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך, היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך. מלפני צמא עם סרט, מאחורי זנב תפארת. היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך, היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך, היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך, היש צועלת ושמחה כמון ממעשיך.
שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, בראותם יחד חלק מרדכי. שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, בראותם יחד חלק מרדכי. תשועתם הייתה לנצח, תקוותם בכל דור ודור. ברוך מרדכי היהודי, ברוך מרדכי היהודי. שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, בראותם יחד חלק מרדכי. שושנת יעקב צהלה ושמחה, בראותם יחד חלק מרדכי. תשועתם הייתה לנצח, תקוותם בכל דור ודור. ברוך מרדכי היהודי, ברוך מרדכי היהודי.
ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך, מלבוש מלכות ועטרת זהב. ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך, והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך, מלבוש מלכות ועטרת זהב. ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך, והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר.
Grammarly helps you work more efficiently, which makes accomplishing your work goals easier. Get full sentence rewrite suggestions to help you say what you mean faster. Download at Grammarly.com. Try it today.
With MailChimp, you can design more engaging marketing assets in no time at all, thanks to our AI-powered creative assistant. You're more than a small business, and MailChimp's got more easy-to-use creative tools to help you grow it. MailChimp. Get started today for free.
ציל ציל צליל, מצנפת לי וגדיל, אל יקום איש ממקומו, משחק פורים מתחיל. לה 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 לה.
אחת, שתיים, שלוש, אני אחשוורוש, שרביט זהב.
חג שמח! חג פורים, חג פורים, חג גדול לילדים, מסכות, רשנים, שירים וריקודים. המן הרישה, רש רש רש, המן הרישה, רש רש רש, המן הרישה, רש רש רש, ברשנים. חג פורים, חג פורים, חג גדול לילדים, מסכות, רשנים, שירים וריקודים. המן הרישה, רש רש רש, המן הרישה, רש רש רש, המן הרישה, רש רש רש, ברשנים. Purim's here, it's a holiday so dear. Mass and song, bring along, groggers loud and clear. Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Parashadim. Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Parashadim. Purim, y me voy a divertir, con matracas a jugar, me voy a disfrazar. Havanarisha, 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 Parashadim. Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Havanarisha, rash, 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 Parashadim. Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Hag Sameach, la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Hag Sameach.
Chag Sameach! Everybody, welcome to the Masked Esther! We have 5 contestants. We have Achashverosh, Vashti, Mordechai, Haman, and the real Esther, but the problem is they have all dressed up as Esther. And your job tonight is to figure out who is the Masked Esther. We are modeling this off of The Masked Singer, which is a show that I have literally never watched in my entire life. So I'm hoping that this is in some way resemblant of something that's on TV. But they are each going to perform a song for you, and as they do, they are going to tell you the story of Purim. And if you have any questions, you can share those questions with us. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, I know you're not seeing me right now, but I also know that you're hearing me right now. You can put questions in the chat. We'll be moderating that. And if you're here, you can let me know that you have questions also. We are going to make sure that everyone in Zoomagog land and YouTube and Facebook land can see us. And then we are going to get started with our first contestant. So why are we doing this? We're doing this because I don't have to stand there because no one can see me anyway. We're doing this. Hi, Noga. Hi. We're doing this because you know that Purim is all about disguising who we really are. And so all of the characters of the Purim story have disguised themselves as Esther to model what Purim is all about. I think I won, by the way. Yeah, $20. $20. All right. How are we doing? Oh, now I am on screen. Okay. All right. You go down there. You go down there because our performers are coming up. All right. Hey, Rabbi, do we have the Megillah? Oh, how perfect. Okay. We are going to start by saying the blessings, the brachot, over the Megillah reading. Oh no, we can't put them up on screen. That's okay. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Where are the blessings? Do you have them? Asher kiddushanu v'tzatav v'tzivanu likro Megillah. And let's do together Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kiyemanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. The cantor is going to read a little Megillah for us, and then our first contestant will come up.
Okay. Huh. Eh? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bueno. Okay, estoy haciendo. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, הוא אחשוורוש, המולך מהודו ויד כוש 27 ימי המדינה, בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש, על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה. בשנת 3 מלכו עשה משתה לכל שריו ועבדיו, חיל פרס ומדי, הפרטמים בשרי המדינות לפניו, פאר אותו. את עושר כבוד מלכותו ואת עיקר תפארת גדולתו, ימים רבים 80 יום.
Our story begins long ago in the land of Persia, where there was a king by the name of Ahasuerus who had a very beautiful bride by the name of Vashti. And that's where our story begins. But the question is, who is going to tell the first part of our story? Please help me welcome contestant number 1.
Hi, everyone. Who's ready to hear the first part of the story? I think I know it. We'll see. Thanks. Am I in my spot?
You're perfect. You're amazing.
Thanks.
Heather Oppenheimer loves the cantor's hair. I actually think he looks quite natural with that hair. Here we go. Remember, you need to figure out if this is the real Esther.
Her mama told her when she was young, you were born a superstar. And when you're queen, he'll tell you what to do. But girls stand firm for who you are. There's nothing wrong with saying no, I won't. She said you don't have to go and dance. He might get mad, he might think it's bizarre. Vashti, it is worth a chance. He'll find another queen until he will convene. That is the start of something that we call Purim. Don't walk away with regret. Esther is coming on set. It is the start of something that we call Purim. After rain will make choice. At the wedding you'll rejoice. Started something called Purim. Esther's came on Mordecai. Sits outside, he's punching by. Started something called Purim.
Give it up for contestant number 1! Oh my gosh, come on now, that was fantastic. Scooch over just a little here.
Thank you.
Now, you look like Esther.
Yes.
but I'm not entirely sure that you're Esther. So I'm going to get the questions off with a start. I'm wondering, Esther,
Yes, Rabbi
if
David.
that's really your name.
Or Paw Patrol person.
How did it feel
Yes.
to hear that Vashti had been kicked out of the kingdom?
Well, it seemed to me that her mom warned her that it was a good idea because she shouldn't be told what to do or do anything against her will. So it seemed to me that she wasn't going to have a happy life.
So it was a good thing that she got kicked out.
I mean, kicked out is probably not a great thing, but in the long run, I think it ended well.
All right. Would anyone like to ask contestant number 1 a question to try and deduce whether she is the real Esther? I'm going to check online. Oh, Suzanne loves your little act there.
Thank you, Suzanne.
That was fantastic. Would anyone like to ask a question of... Oh, Danielle is a huge fan of yours also.
Thank you, Danielle.
Loves
Thank you so much. Thank
Any
you.
questions? Anything at all? That
Bob
yes.
Morrell.
Yes, sir. We have a question for contestant number 1.
How are you related to Mordecai?
Ooh. Mordecai is my uncle. Am I right? Thank you. Thank you, J-Pal. Thank you, Temple Sinai J-Pal, for teaching my children
Let's hear it
that.
for contestant number 1. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you probably know how the story goes, that Vashti gets kicked out. Ahasuerus is looking for a new queen. He doesn't have to do it alone. He has some people to help him out. But we're going to pick up the story with another person who is pretending to be Esther, or maybe really is. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number 2. Come on down. I'll do it in a second. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, wow. You...
No, it's fine.
He said, I'm really important, the king made me second in line. They cried, for Haman demanded, they all bowed down at his side. But Mordecai refused Haman's order and didn't see him as divine. This was making him mad. How dare Mordecai think that he could ignore my command? He went back to the king and he told him about this awful thing. He went back, made a plan to destroy them any way he can. Mordecai heard it all. He told Esther what he could recall. Esther feared for her life. In white, da 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 da
For contestant number 2.
Yeah.
Now, you are, no, don't drop the mic. Now, contestant number 2, you are indeed very, very beautiful. Tell us a little bit about what it was like to be chosen as the new queen, Esther.
It was terrifying.
It was terrifying. Why was it terrifying?
Because I have to be the queen. And I have to... I'm not used to being, how should I say, being quoted on.
Not used to being called on.
Called on, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're used to being kind of in charge
Well, I was
of...
just another regular girl, and suddenly I became a queen. So
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, yeah. Any questions for contestant number 2? If not, we are going to let you vote. You're going to take the first vote of the night. So, here's what I want you to do. Take out your phone. Wait, before we do that, can we have a big round of applause for contestant number 2, please? All right, here's what I want you to do. Take out your phones. Take out your phones up on the screen on YouTube land and Facebook land, and here, there's a QR code. You can either point your phone at that QR code or just go to slido.com and put in the code TSND. And we're going to start with the first contestant. So the question is, do you believe that contestant number 1 is the real masked Esther, based on her performance, based on her knowledge of the story by asking the question? Consult with your children, consult with your grandchildren. So far, we've got 100% saying yes. But I'm pretty sure that's only one vote, and I'm pretty sure it's, it's contestant number 1's husband. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's get some more votes in there. Oh, someone says no. Someone says no. Oh, 2 people say no. Oh, this is getting intense now. Now this is getting intense. Now stay on this page even after you vote. Don't close it, because we're going to vote for each contestant. So, if you think contestant number 1 is the real masked Esther, we've got an unsure. We've got a I'm not sure. Tally your vote now. In a moment, when we get to the next chapters, we are going to meet someone whose name shall never be said, but I'm going to say it a little later. All right, I think I'm going to close this out. So far, contestant number 1 is winning with, that's pretty good, 54%. All right, so now, how many of you think that contestant number 2, the beautiful Esther over here, how many of you think that this is the real masked Esther? Do you think so? Oh, even more people think this than the first masked Esther. Do you think, hi Reef, Tagidi Shalom, Reef. Hi Ezra. All right, what have we got here? 64%. 64% say no. Oh, I was wrong. I was reading it upside down. You have lost miserably. I just want you to know. You've lost miserably. 75% says no. 75% says no. All right. Very good. So we're going to go ahead and turn off this Slido. We're going to do a few songs with you. But before you do, I'm just curious, did anyone bring their grogger? Did you bring your... No. I don't think you brought your grogger. Yeah, that's a grogger, my friends, right there. Don't ever say size doesn't matter, because look at this grogger. Right there. All right. Cantor, he's back there pushing buttons frantically so that he can come up and lead songs with us. And I'm going to invite, in just a moment, our 3rd contestant to make their way up to the bima. In just a moment, our 3rd contestant. Oh my Lord, wait, just wait for our 3rd contestant. Cantor, it's all yours.
Is it? Oh. Hi. Can you say Mishe? Can you say Mishe, Mishe? Okay, please help me. Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. היי, 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 מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. Can you do it faster? Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. היי, 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 מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. Bishem, 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 נכנס אדר. היי, 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 מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. מי שנכנס האדר, מרבים בשמחה. Rabbi? The next one. אני פורים שמח ומבדח, לא רק פעם בשנה אבוא להתארח. We say la 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 la. Oh, Mr. Purim, tell us why you're coming only yearly. Please come once or twice a year, because we love you dearly. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Thank you, Cantor, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, just you wait for our next and third contestant, who is claiming to be Esther, but it will be up to you to decide if she is truly the masked Esther. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome contestant number 3 to the stage. Isn't she lovely? Okay, here we go. So contestant number 3, you're going to be sharing the third part of this story with us, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, perfection. Beautiful. Do you have your words there?
I do.
Oh. Okay. Are we ready to play the music? Beautiful. Let's hit it.
Remember everything as if it happened only yesterday. Go. Esther had a party for the king and for Haman. She never told the truth, never let them know she was Jewish. And all the other Jews in every inch of hope were always hanging on. And they drank and danced and laughed all night. They never felt so good, but something wasn't right. Then later in the evening when the king went to bed, he just couldn't fall asleep, his thoughts ran through his head. Where's my book? Come on, where's my book? Is it true that Morty saved my life that day? We should make sure he knows how I feel today. Ain't no doubt about it, he'll be doubly blessed. Came and get my horse and see that he is nicely dressed. Ain't no doubt about it, Haman's gotta go out and shout it. Ain't no doubt about it, he's doubly blessed. 'Cause Mordecai just saved my life and I am quite impressed.
Give it up for contestant number 3! Unbelievable!
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes, beautiful. So let me ask you, contestant number 3. You claim that you're Esther. Do you remember the night that Ahasuerus found out that Mordecai had saved his life? What was it like in the castle that night?
Oh, it was a dark and stormy night.
Okay, I have no idea what you're saying.
You asked me.
Maybe clear your throat a little? No.
Yes.
Okay, it was a cold and stormy night.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Dark and stormy night.
But I was not able to sleep.
You were not able to see.
I wasn't able to sing either.
Okay. I still have no idea what you're saying. Between the thing and the voice, I have not... Is this the masked Esther? It's possible.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's possible. Should we vote?
How could you doubt that
Should
I
we
am
vote?
the Esther?
All right, we're going to vote. All right, guys, I want to know, do you think this is the real masked Esther? So we're going to put it up there. If you think contestant number 3 is the real masked Esther, let us know. Oh, no. 100% no so far.
What?
No, so far. Oh,
there
whoa.
it is.
Oh, wait.
There it is.
It's going up.
There it is.
40% yes, 60% no. We want to know what you think.
Oh,
is
there it is.
this the real masked? Oh, here we go. No, it's went down.
No.
It went down. You're losing again. You're losing.
No,
Oh, no, it's
there
going
it
up.
is.
It's going
There
54.
it is.
Come on, give this contestant some love.
No.
Give this contestant some love.
I'm gonna make it.
I think we're done. I think it has settled. At 56% think this is not the masked Esther, but we won't know till the end of the show. Thank you so much. Contestant number 3, thank you so much for being a part of our show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, as we're waiting for the cantor to come back up, I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to use those groggers that you brought with you. Can you make some noise with those groggers? Shake those groggers! That was truly terrible. Truly, truly terrible. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a little bit of Megillah, and every time you hear that person's name, I want to hear you make some noise on your groggers. Are you ready? Vayomer Haman למלך אחשוורוש ישנו עם אחד מפזר ומפרד בין העמים בכל מדינות מלכותך ותתיהם שנית מכולם ואת דתי המלך אינם עושים ולמלך אין שווה להנחם אם על המלך טוב יכתב לעבדם 10,000 כיכר כסף אשכול על ידי עשי המלכה להביא על גנזי המלך ומרדכי ידע את כל אשר נעשה ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו ויבש שק ויפד ויצא בתוך העיר ויזעק זעקה גדולה. Cantor, take it away.
Okay. You need it. Okay, this is your line. This is your line. I'm teaching you. It goes like this. You see the bottom? It says, oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. And Nash some Haman Tashen. You think you got it? Let's try. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. He lied and lied about the Jews, though they were not to blame. You say, oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. Oh, today we'll marry, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashen. And Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd end us all, oh my, how did he scare us? You say, oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. And Nasham Hamantashen. But Mordechai, her symbol, said, what a dreadful chutzpah. If I can only have one chance, this Haman, I will spoot her. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. And Nasham Hamantashen. When Esther speaking to the king of Haman, plots made mention. Ha ha, said he. Oh no, he won't. I spoiled his bad intention. We sing it. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. And Nasham Hamantashen. The Bible tells how God destroyed Haman's plan so clever, and God preserved the Jews that day, as He has done forever. We say, oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. And has some Hamantashen. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. And Nasham Hamantashen.
Thank you, Cantor. We have two more contestants, one of whom might be the masked Esther. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome. Be thinking in your mind if you have any questions that might help you deduce who the real masked Esther is. Please help me welcome contestant number 4 to the stage. Look how beautiful Queen Esther is, if this is truly Queen Esther. It's hard to tell because of the mask on her face. She seems to have some fans in the back of the room. Looks like she... Oh, you want mine? Yeah. I know, I just forgot. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Contestant number 4, I think we're ready.
King walks royalty down the hall with Haman right behind. Ooh. With Haman right behind. They're going to the second ball where Esther they will find. Are they ready? Are they ready for this? They are hanging on the edge of their seat. Esther tells them what's going down, but the fate you will meet. Yeah. Evil Haman has a plan. Evil Haman has a plan to kill everyone. Something must be done. Evil Haman has a plan. Hey, did you know I'm a Jew? Evil Haman has a plan.
Oh, yeah, come on. Maybe this is the masked Esther right here. So, oh, Talia, did you have a question? Did you had your hand up? Did you want to ask a question of Esther? Yeah, okay, what's your question? No. Oh, you just want to shake your grogger in my face? Thank you. Esther, I'm curious if you could tell us now, another one bites the dust. How involved were you in getting Haman to stop his evil plan?
I was very involved.
Very
I told everyone to stop eating for 3 days and 3 nights, to fast.
That is a very specific piece of information.
Yes.
That maybe only the true Esther would know. Would anyone like to challenge this contestant? Do you have a question for her, something to stump her to see if she is the real Esther? You don't have to know anything about the Purim story in order to ask this question.
There's one in the back
okay,
over there.
let me come back to you. Here we go. We have a question back here.
What town are you from?
Oh.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm from a town in the land far from away.
It's a little town in Israel called Hod HaSharon. Yes, princesses grow up there.
Pomona.
Jewish princesses.
You're from Pomona.
For where?
Pomona.
Okay.
In California. No, you're not.
I'm from
You're
the
from
valley.
Shushan, Esther.
I'm from the valley.
She's a valley girl.
I'm a valley
She's a
girl.
valley girl.
A valley
Thank you,
girl.
contestant number 4. Hey, do you think that number 4 is the real Mass Esther? We already have some people voting. Oh my Lord, it is 50-50. It is 50-50 right now. Cast your vote. Just go to slido.com, put in the code TSND, or just use your photo, your camera, to take a picture of that QR code, and you can put your vote in. We got 58% saying yes, 46% now saying no. It's gone up a little bit. It's gone up a little bit. I'm going to grab the Megillah while you all are voting. Now the cantor is going to read the... Hi, Noya. How you doing? The cantor, when we're done, is going to read the very last chapter, but I'm going to read one special part for you. All right. So while you're voting, do you notice anything interesting about the Megillah? There's one part that's different. You see that? You got it? Beautiful. This part over here is different. These are the names of Haman's 10 sons. And when we say them in one breath, and you have to use your gruggers the whole time and boo and hiss and stuff like that. So I'm going to try it, but you got to make noise. Drown me out. Are you ready? 1, 2. B'nai Haman Benamdat Atzorer HaYehudim. Nicely done, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
So, okay, yeah, okay, I'm here. Wow, okay. Okay, we have another chance to shout boo for the bad guy. Shall we do it? When we hear the name of Haman, shout boo! When we hear the name of Haman, shout boo! When we hear the name of Haman, but when we hear the name of Esther, shout hooray! When we hear the name of Esther, shout hooray! When we hear the name of Esther, when we hear the name of Esther, when we hear the name of Esther, shout hooray! When we hear the name of Haman, shout boo! When we hear the name of Haman, shout boo! When we hear the name of Haman, when we hear the name of Haman, when we hear the name of Haman, shout boo!
We have one final contestant. Will this person be the true masked Esther? Will you please help me welcome to the Bima contestant number 5. All right. So, I found it.
I'm very royal. Look at me. I am the queen.
Now,
And
when
I
we
will
hit the
prove
end
it
of
to
this
you.
song, I'm going to ask all the contestants to come back up to help us finish up. This is the 9th and 10th chapter of the Megillah, and we'll hear the very end of the Megillah when we're done. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you contestant number 5.
Hey Jews, It's not so bad just because they're out to kill us. Remember, you're stronger than you think. We're on a brink, time to be fearless. Hey, Jews, don't be afraid. We will stand up to Haman's army. The minute we see them coming our way, we'll make them pay. They will be sorry. And if we start to feel some pain, hey Jews, refrain. We carry each other on our shoulders. And Haman's sons may not pretend, but then again we'll make his world Hey Jews, don't let me down. Esther was sure, now go and help her. Remember to let God into your hearts, and then we can make it better. From this moment that we're in, hey Jews, begin to find someone you can celebrate with. And in Adar, the 13th day, hey Jews, you'll do Mishloach Manot and read Megillah. Na 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 na. Hey Jews, let's get dressed, and we'll eat lots of ham and tashen. Remember that chocolate is the best, and that we're blessed. Each day gets better, better.
All right, everyone.
Better,
It's your turn to sing. Ready? Everybody! Na, na, na.
na 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 na.
Come on now.
Na 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 na.
Hey Jews, sing it. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Hey Jews, hey Jews, put your hands up in the air. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey Jews. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey Jews. So do you think contestant number 5 is the real masked Esther? Now is the time to log your vote. Go back to your app or on your phone and log your vote for who, if she is the real masked Esther. Now I'm going to ask all of our contestants to stay here for one moment so everyone can take a good look, and then they are going to disappear. They're going to go backstage so they can reveal who they truly are. But for right now, I'm going to hear all of you. Here's what we're going to do. Wow, 88% say you're the real masked Esther. Wow, 89%, 90%. 90% say she's the real master. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to invite you all, as you parade off and you get right behind this podium, just wave hello to everyone, and you can parade into the cantor's office so that you can all see who you think is the real masked Esther. What are you doing? Yeah, but go this way. No, you're going the wrong way. Okay. She may have given it away, I'm not sure. Unbelievable. All right. Friends, we have another song to sing. We're going to finish our Megillah reading. We're going to vote, and then we're going to reveal. And then, of course, we're going to eat Hamantaschen.
Okay, boys and girls, put your hand like this. Okay, we say, Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. What did he hear when he stood by the door? What did he fear when he heard more and more? Ready? Haman, whoa, was planning some very bad news. Haman, whoa, was planning to hurt all the Jews. Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. Oi, oi, Uncle Mordechai. Who is making all that noise? Who is making all that noise? Who are those paraders? Who are those paraders? They are only girls and boys. They are only girls and boys. Purim masqueraders. Purim masqueraders. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Purim masqueraders. Purim masqueraders.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we read from the last chapter of the Megillah, I'm putting up the final poll. The final poll, which you'll see on your phones, is who do you think is the real Mass Esther? Contestant number 1, contestant number 2, contestant number 3, contestant number 4, or contestant number 5. Vote right now. Let's see who we think the real Mass Esther is. And while we're doing that, the 10th and final chapter of the Megillah.
Okay, okay. Vayasem המלך אחשוורוש מס על הארץ ויהיה וכל מעשה תקבו גבורתו פרשת גדולת מרדכי אשר גידלו המלך הלא הם כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלכי מדי ופרס כי מרדכי היהודי לפני המלך אחשוורוש וגדול ליהודים ורצוי לרובכם דורש טוב לעמו ודובר שלום לכל זרעו.
Thank you, Cantor, so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the votes are in. 87% of you think that contestant number 5 was the real masked Esther. But now it's time to pull off the mask. It's time to pull off the mask to see who the real masked Esther is. We're going to go with the most popular vote. So, Cantor, if you could go ahead and turn this off and just bring up the whole stage.
Okay.
Contestant number 5, will you please come out and reveal yourself? Who are you?
I am Mordechai.
Mordechai! 87% of you got it wrong. A big round of applause for Mordechai, please. All right. The next highest vote, we have a tie, was for contestant number 1 and contestant number 3. So I'm going to invite contestant number 1 and contestant number 3 to come out and reveal themselves. Contestant number 1 and contestant number 3. Contestant number 1, who are you?
Vashti.
Vashti. Contestant number 3, who are you?
Haman.
Haman. A very,
no Grogger?
A very...
No Grogger for me? Haman.
A very beautiful Haman, though. All right. The 4th most famous, the most voted person, we have a tie. I hate to break this to you, but contestant 2 and contestant 4, you got 0%. Nobody thought that either of you were the masked Esther. So I'm going to invite out to start contestant number 2. Contestant number 2, please come out and reveal yourself.
Okay.
Who are you? It's King Ahasuerus, and that can only mean one thing. Contestant number 4, please come out and reveal the true masked Esther. Unbelievable. Not one person thought that you were the masked Esther. Not one but you know what? You're a beautiful Esther. You are all beautiful Esthers. We're so proud of all of you. And check out all these amazing costumes. I think we definitely need to march around this sanctuary with our costumes. Guys, can we do a costume parade, please? Moshe, will you help lead a costume parade? Everyone line up behind Moshe. Come on, guys. Let's go line up behind Moshe. Come on, come on.
Megillah, 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 la, Isol in the Megillah. Megillah, 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 la, Isol in the Megillah. Esther was selected to be Persian queen. He didn't tell the king he was a Jew. For the Hasid until the God will win, and then the truth and all the Jews will all be true. We say, Megillah, 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 la, it's all in the Megillah. Megillah, 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 la, it's all in the Megillah. Ahasuerus couldn't sleep at all one night. When he heard about what Mordecai saved his life, he started to see the light.
Mordecai is riding on the king's white horse. Haman has to lead him in his mad. Esther tells the Jews and saves the Jews, of course.
And Haman's story so everyone is glad. We say, Megillah,
Megillah, Megillah, la, it's all in the Megillah.
Megillah,
Megillah, Megillah, la, it's all in the Megillah.
Hag Purim, Hag
Purim, Hag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot V'Rikudim.
We say,
Havarisha, Rush, 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 Havarisha, Rush, 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 Havarisha, Rush, 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 Bara Ashanim.
And Purim's here, it's a holiday so dear. Mass and songs bring along, groggers loud and clear.
Havarisha, Rush, 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 Havarisha, Rush, 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 Havarisha, Rush, 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 Bara Ashanim.
Havarisha, Rush, Rush, Rush,
Havarisha, Rush, 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 Havarisha, Rush, 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 Bara Ashanim.
Es Purim, y me voy a divertir, con matracas a jugar, me voy a disfrazar. Hamanarisha, 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 Rash, 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 Parashadim. Hamanarisha, Rash, 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 Hamanarisha, Rash, 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 Hamanarisha, Rash, 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 Parashadim.
Well, how about that for Purim? Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you all for coming. Second of all, I want to say a much, much bigger thank you to, where did Rabbi David go? Where did Rabbi David go? Rabbi David wrote each of the songs that those of us who were Esther butchered to death. Okay? So we want to say thank you to Rabbi David, especially for coming up with the concept. Purim is his holiday, so there he is. Come on out, Rabbi David. Okay, and you know that it is no easy technical feat to try and have a program that happens here in the synagogue as well as online. I want to say thank you to my very hairy Cantor Norman, who really did an amazing job going back and forth, hitting all the buttons, trying to get everything set.
Good exercise.
Yes, that's all the exercise he gets. After we are finished, which is in about 1 second, yes, I'm getting the okay from Susan Warwick. We are going to enjoy some Hamantashen. I want to say thank you to, let's see here, Dixie Lampert, Maria Wolf, Sue Clow, where Lonnie Cantor isn't here, but she was the fourth of the quad for baking all of our Hamantashen yesterday. Thank you very much. If they were delicious, they were responsible. Any of the ones that were not so delicious, those are the ones I did. Thank you all for being here. Hag Purim Sameach. We're going straight into the Wiener Social Hall.
תשאיר לנו משהו.
איזה חמודים אתם. אז ילדים, בואו נעשה שמח. מי שנכנס אדר, מרבים לשמחה. מי